Ready to go in Adelaide now for the running of race 4. Here's Ron Paps.
Racing. Caught them in a nice line too, and one of the best away, Don Cossack out wide with Glorious Way. Devil's Dare a little slow to begin. Exploding Wonder exploding from the pack has dashed to the lead on settling, and as they settle fully, Mardisi goes with it to hunt up on its inside, and so does Destiny Way. They make a line of 3. In fact, Destiny Way's got just a shade too much speed and now edges to the lead. Mardisi next, and Exploding Wonder trapped 3 deep. Laurenton next, Glorious Way very wide. Rarefy the rail. They were followed just in behind them by Real Dazzler. Above Deck was with those, and so too as they work onto the side, Farika. A length and a half a Math, 2 lengths Toy's Daughter, Military Playboy, and 3 lengths away to Don Cossack. Last on the outside of Devil's Dare. Before the turn now, racing under 500 to travel, and Exploding Wonder goes up almost on turns with Destiny Way. A length and a half, Medici Laurenton. Back on the rail, a Math showing the stick, and then Real Dazzler followed by Rarefy the maiden running a big race. Then came Above Deck, Glorious Way, but Exploding Wonder goes after Destiny Way at the 200. Laurenton runs to a clear third and is coming home, followed by Medici, a Math, and then Rarefy. They're across the track. Destiny Way, Exploding Wonder. Laurenton is coming at them with Rarefy the maiden. It's still Destiny Way on the inside, hanging on grimly, too grimly for the rivals, and wins Destiny Way from Rarefy. Laurenton just in behind those. Then came Medici, followed by Exploding Wonder. They were followed by a Math and Toy's Daughter. Then Real Dazzler, followed by Above Deck, Glorious Way. Then Don Cossack, Farika, well back behind those Devil's Dare, and last in Military Playboy.
And the numbers 6, 14 and 7 as called by Ron Paps. Race 4 in Adelaide, the South Australian Stakes. Destiny Way, J. Clifford first. Second placing to 14, Rarefy, R. Lloyd. And third, number 7, Laurenton, ridden by Pat Hyland. Numbers 6, 14 and 7, race 4. The Australian Derby at 3.15, and the BRC St Ledger winner Shark Spin is on 175 and 85. The runner-up in the St Ledger, Sir Fawn, $1.60 and 70, at which price it is the favourite. Scotch Caper, $2.65 and 85. Dandy Andy number 4, $3.05 and 95. 5 Brisk, $12.75 and 3.25. 6 Cool Rocking Daddy, $5.60 and 110. 7 Ice Master, $43.20 and $10. 8 Oriental Mill, $73.95 and $11.65. 9 Our L's Mate, $8.20 and $1.50. Number 10 is Out Summer Night. 11 Voodoo's Glance, $75.90 and $11.30. Take out number 12, Sir Sagamore, and number 13 is Happy View, and it's showing $25.80 and $5.35. Over $44,500 in the win pool for race 5, the South Australian Derby at 3.15. In the fourth, Destiny Way, $9.05 and $2.05. Rarefy, $6.15. Laurenton, $1.25, numbers 6, 14 and 7. They're the interim tape dividends after the running of race number 4 at Morphettville in South Australia.
The field for the Hawksman handicap. Oh, he comes out quicker than he went in. Came back at a rate of knots. Lakeside Star getting toey. My Will back in again. Now he's ready. He's settling. The light, and away they go. Southern Quest a fraction slow, and Astra Bow also, and Glenferrie Flyer. When they settle down, Mighty Remington's in front now from Reputed and clears the field. Bow Radiant third from Bronze Order. Then Riviera Man. Luther's Luck's up about 5th on the outside. They're followed by Breesley, and back on the rail, Solus Modulus from Between Ourselves, Reputed, Captain Police. Then 2 lengths to My Will, Astra Bow, Flash Habit, Glenferrie Flyer, Pergonella, and Southern Quest tailed off. Down the hill, 700 to go. Mighty Remington leading a length to Riviera Man, a half Bronze Order, and a half to Breesley. A length and a half further back, Luther's Luck, trapped 3 wide around Lakeside Star, Bow Radiant, one to Captain Police. Then came Reputed, Between Ourselves being hard ridden on the rails next. Into the straight, Riviera Man quickly took the lead here from Mighty Remington. On the outside, in third placing, Bronze Order with Breesley. Here comes on the outside, Luther's Luck, and Captain Police, however, is going very easily. Bow Radiant gets up on the fence, but Captain Police and Luther's Luck have swamped them. Luther's Luck's in front, Captain Police racing to him quickly. Luther's fighting back, but Captain Police going a little bit the better, and Captain Police wins a half length to Luther's Luck. A good race for third. Reputed might have got it from Glenferrie Flyer, nothing much in it. Then Breesley, and they were followed next by Bronze Order, Astra Bow. Between Ourselves further back, Flash Habit, Riviera Man, Bow Radiant, Mighty Remington. Then Pergonella, My Will, Lakeside Star, Southern Quest, and Solus Modulus last. Number 3 is the winner. Captain Police, ridden by G.A. Ryan. Number 3, Captain Police, G.A. Ryan first. Number 1, Luther's Luck, in Carson second. And the judges call for the photo for third, resting between, I think it was Reputed on the inside, and Reputed has got third placing after the photo. Number 4, Reputed, just in front of Glenferrie Flyer, 3, 1 and 4. Well,
6 at Sandown with correct weight. Captain Police paid $1.25 and 75. Luther's Luck 95 cents. Reputed $1.70. The Quinella $2.25. Trifecta $45 and 5 cents. Okay, that's the situation with Sandown race 6. Let's take a look at the farm. Wayne Wilson is your commentator. Here he is.
Sweaty on that red light. Starter poised to release the field. All set. Lights are on. They're racing. Off to a pretty good start too. On Your Own and Atlantic Mission both began smartly. Western Ace and Never Quit came out fast. The Ninja, he's about midfield on, settling down on the inside of Magic Flute. Never Quit is nice and handy. Attila Prince and 1 Guinea a bit wide with El Vaquero. Imprimatur's drifting back in the field. Physique's getting a long way back with Sir Walk Up and Robbie and Steele last of all, coming up towards the 1200. And Western Ace, he's going fiercely in front, leads clearly, 2 lengths clear. In second place is Atlantic Mission and King of Brooklyn pushing through in the middle, followed by El Vaquero, who's out fairly wide. 1 to Never Quit. Magic Flute's out fairly deep as well. Then Ninja and On Your Own. 1 Guinea's wide on the track. Then Real Purpose, who's drifting back now. Passed by Attila Prince and then Adrenet, Imprimatur, Real Purpose to Walk Up. Getting a long way back is Physique, and last of all is Robbie and Steele. 800 metres out. Western Ace the leader. El Vaquero second. Atlantic Mission is a half length away third on the inside, and then Magic Flute, who's nicely placed now. She's a length back fourth on the outside of King of Brooklyn. 1 to 1 Guinea, followed by Attila Prince. Never Quits, the Ninja On Your Own, and then Adrenet, Princess Gracious, Robbie and Steele starting to pick up ground. Imprimatur's a long way back with Physique and Real Purpose as they come towards the home turn. 450 metres to go. Western Aces joined quickly by Atlantic Mission. El Vaquero coming at the pair of them on the outside. Now Magic Flute starting to wind up. Robbie and Steele right down the outside with a big run, and then Never Quit. Atlantic Mission shot to the front. They've got 250 to go. It's Atlantic Mission almost a length in front of Magic Flute. They look as though they're going to fight it out. They're clear of Adrenet and then Never Quit. Atlantic Mission in front. Magic Flute's trying hard on the outside. Atlantic Mission's just in front of Magic Flute. Magic Flute coming at Atlantic Mission. It's going to be a ding-donger. They hit it. Oh, it's close. Magic Flute maybe by a nose, but there's nothing in it. Magic Flute or Atlantic Mission, a great go. Great go for third as well. Princess Gracious flashed home. She's there in a photo with Adrenet, Never Quit, and El Vaquero. Then Ninja, put it in by Robbie and Steele. Western Ace, Attila Prince, and 1 Guinea Imprimatur. So Walk Up well back with Real Purpose, Physique, and On Your Own.
Right, it's a photo in the Queensland Guineas, but, well, it's hard to tell from that angle, but Magic Flute certainly had the momentum on the outside, and she may have got up in the last stride to beat Atlantic Mission, and, well, there's a stack of a minute for third. So it's a photo all round for the Queensland Guineas, race 5. Magic Flute coming home a bit the better from Atlantic Mission, and when they hit the line, I'd say that Magic Flute has got up and won it narrowly. And Craig.
And 2.5 to Flying Gypsy on the side, approaching the 700. And New Atlantis in front now, narrowly a half length on Timothy. Magic Toss third, a length the Stickler, followed by All Chat. 1 to Dance Hall Girl, a length and a half. Further back is Delavon Hard Ridden. 2 lengths to Courier Bay. Pico in trouble, dropped out second last, and last Flying Gypsy. On the corner, the rider on New Atlantis is starting to head a bit wider, namely Kevin Moses. And at the 300, New Atlantis about a length on Stickler, getting up on the inside. Then comes Timothy and Dance Hall Girl, and 2 lengths to All Chant. Forget Pico, but New Atlantis in front inside the 200. Stickler a half length away second, and 2 to Dance Hall Girl. New Atlantis the leader, a half length on Stickler. 2 lengths Dance Hall Girl. New Atlantis clinging on Stickler, trying hard to pick up New Atlantis, but New Atlantis is too strong, and New Atlantis has just beaten Stickler. Third Dance Hall Girl, then Pico, followed by All Chant, Delavon, Timothy. Further back, Flying Gypsy, Courier Bay, and Magic Toss was last.
And the numbers 3, 8 and 10 there. Race 5, first leg of the double in Sydney. New Atlantis the winner, former Brilliant Juvenile, of course. Number 8, second Stickler, and number 10, Dance Hall Girl, third, 3, 8 and 10. Official placings, well, not official as yet, but they will be official shortly after the running of race 5 in Sydney. 6 for them.
On the inside, Scotch Caper came out well in the Mercedes-Benz SA Derby to lead them to the judge the first time, and they're about to head out of the straight. Over on the outside, the Grey Oriental Miller's going up quickly, and Dandy Andy forcing its way between horses, runs up to the leaders. And as they clear the straight now and head onto the side, Dandy Andy takes over a length in front of Scotch Caper. Just behind them, Happy View. Around the outside of the field goes Voodoo's Glance, and up there with him, Oriental Mill. 2 lengths away behind those, Sir Fawn on the inside. Next over on the outside was Cool Rockin' Daddy. They were followed by Brisk a length away, then to Shark's Fin on the inside, and back at the tail of the field now as they work past the 1800 metre mark is Our Owl's Mate, and just up ahead of him on the outside is Ice Master. Running into the far side, going to the 1650 point, and the leader Voodoo's Glance by 2.5. Dandy Andy settling. Over on the outside, Oriental Mill 2 lengths away. Scotch Caper nursed on the inside of Happy View. Up there with them, making a line of 3 now. Moving into the action, Ice Master from back in the field. Then a length and a half to 2 away, Sir Fawn on the inside of Cool Rockin' Daddy. 2 lengths to Brisk, and then over on the inside, Shark's Fin. And dropping out to the tail of the field now is Our Owl's Mate, but it's a compact field as they slide along the far side and run to the 1200 metre mark. The leader down on the inside, running Voodoo's Glance. From on the outside, Oriental Mill 2 to Dandy Andy, given the run of the race. Happy View 4th, close handy Sir Fawn looking strong. Then back behind those came Ice Master, followed now by around the outside of the field Cool Rockin' Daddy's going with an electrifying sprint towards the lead. Back there with him too came Scotch Caper. Sir Fawn held up on the rail, a length and a half away to Brisk on the outside. Shark's Fin niggled at 2 lengths away, only a length and a half now in fact. At the tail of the field is Our Owl's Mate. It's a compact field down the side, it's been keen. Cool Rockin' Daddy with that big sprint dashed a half length in front of Oriental Mill. Dandy Andy, Happy View, Scotch Caper away from the rail around Sir Fawn, there together. Further back to Brisk and Shark's Fin weaving its way through the pack, dropping out. Voodoo's Glance is gone. Then further back came Our Owl's Mate, who's one of the last with Ice Master, turning for home, 400 to go. And Oriental Mill, the lone grey in the race, got a length in front now of on the outside Happy View and Cool Rockin' Daddy between them. Dandy Andy looking for room. Shark's Fin's pushed up on the rail. He's got a dream run on Shark's Fin to go to the lead now. Scotch Caper and Brisk are out wide. They stretch across the track. Happy View and Shark's Fin from Dandy Andy, and Brisk is coming at them. Shark's Fin in a slugging go just in front. Just wins the Derby. Shark's Fin from Happy View, a half length away, 3rd Brisk, 2 lengths to Dandy Andy. They were followed by Sir Fawn. Then came Scotch Caper. They've all finished within about 3 lengths. Then 2 away behind them, Cool Rockin' Daddy. Oriental Mill followed by Our Owl's Mate. Further back then came Ice Master, and last was Voodoo's Glance.
Well, the dual Derby went to Sharks.
Active Supremacy didn't want to leave the stalls, lost about 5 or 6 lengths actually. Quick to Shift and Bold Brahms were first out. Hidden Secret's gone up to join them on settling down, and coming across from the outside, Prince Pisces and Reigning Supreme showing a lot of speed. As they come onto the 300 metre mark the first time, Quick to Shift is in front from Prince Pisces over on the outside, Reigning Supreme. Bold Brahms is handily placed, and so too is Hidden Secret. On the outside of them then came Flying Eskimo, handily placed with Silken Prince as they go down past the judge's box. Back behind those horses again is Sacrum and Codicil on the rails from Pure Shake. Then the stablemates, Star of Ours and Planinka racing together from Nymphus, Pagliacci, Active Supremacy. Camden Poacher well back second last, and Manship at the rear. Out of the straight to the 1600 and Quick to Shift, a length and a half to Prince Pisces, Bold Brahms the rails. Moving up out deep, Reigning Supreme, and a half length further back then is Hidden Secret. 1 length then to Silken Prince, followed by Codicil the rails, a length to Pure Shake. A length further back, Flying Eskimo. On the inside next is Planinka and Star of Ours. Moving up 3 deep, Pagliacci. 4 wide is Nymphus. About 2 lengths further back, Camden Poacher. It's with Active Supremacy, and Manship still whipped them in. Reigning Supreme trapped 3 deep. The riders decided to try and head them off and get to the rails. Past the 1100, hard ridden. It hasn't got over yet from Quick to Shift and Prince Pisces. About a length and a half further back in the field is Hidden Secret, Silken Prince, Bold Brahms the rails, and then Pure Shake wending its way forward from Codicil on the rails. Then came Pagliacci, who's trapped a bit deep on the track. Camden Poacher trying to thread its way through the field. Nymphus on the outside as they bunch up now, followed by Star of Ours, Planinka, and then Manship and Active Supremacy. Down the hill now, and Silken Prince shot clear. Raced about a length in front immediately. Pagliacci's tackled it. Reigning Supreme feeling the strain, and here's Pure Shake coasting up on the outside. Flying Eskimo's going with it at this stage, and Codicil getting off the fences, making ground rapidly. And they were followed then by Manship coming into into the picture. Pure Shake went to the lead. They straightened up. It's in front now from Codicil and Flying Eskimo. Camden Poacher starting to run on very solidly. Pure Shake 2 in front. Camden Poacher coming out after it with Codicil, and then Manship Flying Eskimo. Pure Shake got a nice lead at the 150. Camden Poacher trying very hard on the outside with Flying Eskimo, but Pure Shake is clear as they get near the line. He's getting tired, but he's in front of Flying Eskimo as they get to the post. Pure Shake in front, and Pure Shake won it from Flying Eskimo. Manship got up for third in front of Camden Poacher. Then Codicil, followed by Planinka. A good gap further back came Star of Ours. Then Nymphus. Back behind them is Prince Pisces. Then Pagliacci, Bowl Brahms, followed by Silken Prince. Quick to Shift, weak and badly with Reigning Supreme, and back at the rear of the field, Hidden Secret and Active Supremacy. Judges call for a photo in the Textile Handicap.
Rain in Brisbane. They're all in the stalls, attendance climbing in all over the place. Let's go now to Wayne Wilson for his description of race number 6.
All set to go. Fair Ice right up to it. Ready to jump now. Stealthy Knight. Just Boogie stands up well. Amos Lee. They're racing now. Sovereign Sales of Mr. Pepper began nicely and showing speed as Sweet to Linger in the early part. Cloud Lady goes fast to vie for the lead. Stealthy Knight is handy on settling down. He's running fourth, and then King Rum on the inside of Clubar Lunge and Gully Gaskins. Fair Ice is out a little bit deep, and then Just Boogie, who's trapped about 5 wide but suiting up towards the leaders. Heading a fair way back is Noblesse with Amos Lee. Special Planet's a long way back. Sovereign Sales and Fire Tint immediately drops out last. Plenty of speed on, and they're tightly packed as they leave the 14 behind them. And the leader here, it's Cloud Lady, a half in front. Just Boogie continuing that run. She moves up on the outside to vie for the lead with Cloud Lady. Stealthy Knight is 2 lengths away third. And then Noblesse on the outside. Fair Ice in between horses. Sweet to Linger next on the rails. Mr. Pepper pushing up on the inside of Gully Gaskins. A length and a half to King Rum. Further back in the field, Clubar Lunge. And then Sovereign Sales on the inside of Special Planet, Fire Tint, and Amos Lee is last. Still plenty of pressure on us. They head down the side, 850 metres to go. Noblesse has moved up on the outside of Cloud Lady to vie for the lead now. Just Boogie is a length away third. And Fair Ice taking a closer order on the outside, moving past Just Boogie. Then Stealthy Knight and King Rum with Gully Gaskins going forward. Dropping right out of it is Just Boogie, going back very quickly, passed by most of the field now as they run towards the home turn. 450 metres to go. Fair Ice takes over. Fair Ice has hit the lead, leads narrowly. Gully Gaskins coming at Fair Ice on the outside. Cloud Lady's gone. Mr. Pepper's got a beautiful run on the inside and shoots through to join those leaders. Pulled out wide Special Planet, then King Rum, and further back Amos Lee. Gully Gaskins has raced away. 250 metres to go. It's all Gully Gaskins at the moment. He's 2 lengths in front of Special Planet and then Mr. Pepper. Further back Amos Lee, but Gully Gaskins is nicely clear 100 metres from home. He's got it shot to pieces and pushed right out with a whip. Gully Gaskins goes on and scores easily. Gully Gaskins first, Special Planet second, Mr. Pepper third, then Amos Lee and Stealthy Knight, followed in by Fire Tint, Sovereign Sales. Further back in the field came Clubar Lunge, King Rum, Fair Ice, Cloud Lady, Noblesse, Sweet to Linger, and Just...
His wife Helen is a part owner of a horse running in this race, a New Zealand horse called Our Jug. If you're looking for him in the live telecast, he's got the all-pink colours of the club. He'll stand out like a cocktail bar in the Sahara. All pink on Our Jug, ridden by Tracy Bartley. Now, the rider of Prince Mark Castor has dismounted. That horse, track cleared in front. Starter ready, on his stand now, Billy Dale sporting his raincoat, and they'll jump at any second. Royal Reel, the inside runner, they face squarely. Set, the American Red. Royal Reel getting fidgety, drawn next to the American. Up he goes again, the Yank. Back on all fours. Racing. Good start. Been good starts all day long, as a matter of fact. And Top Avenger flew the coop. He bounded out in front, headed straight away by Prince Mark Castor, and Prince Arthur and Royal Reel are prominent. So is Bigamy. Then Classic Hand trapped a little bit deep in the early part from the American and Sovereign Zephyr. Then Lots of Thought. And Our Jug can't go the pace, and he dropped out to be last as they come through the gap onto the course proper. Now Prince Mark Castor led. Top Avengers in second place. Bigamy third. 2 lengths away, Royal Reel. Then Prince Arthur at the head of the others. Lots of Thought, followed by the the American Classic Hand, Sovereign Zephyr, and back of the tail in the all pink is Our Jug. 600 metres out, and Top Avenger in front under a good hold, led by a length and a half, Prince Marcaster. A half length to Bigamy on the outside, about 2 to the grey, Royal Reel. On the fence then, Lots of Thought as they turn for home. Prince Arthur hard ridden and Classic Hand as well back. They're sending the clods flying high on the turn into the straight where Top Avenger is clear. Bigamy on the outside is running a big race. Prince Marcaster on the fence under the whip is struggling, and then Royal Reel and Lots of Thought, but Top Avenger going strongly. One danger, if any, Bigamy in second place, trying hard to reach the leader. Peter's hard at work on Top Avenger, who's holding Bigamy 100 metres out. Top Avenger, in fact, beat off Bigamy, and he draws away, and Top Avenger returns to the winning list. Bigamy second, Royal Reel is third, and all rattling home in the all pink. Our Jug a big run. Then Lots of Thought, Classic Hand, Prince Arthur, Sovereign Zephyr, followed by Prince Marcaster, who looked fit enough, but he must have been in need of the run on this slow going, and last of all is the American. You know,
There they go, Combituate Lady away pretty well with Angel Glow and World News. Marine's Rocket showing speed to put the nose in front shortly after. Working up into the early pack was Damsel, and right around them goes Dame Vengeance. Following it up on the outside of those now Kingdom Ruler, and in that division too behind them, Always Aloft. They were followed back behind them by Marmalita, about a half, 3/4 away to Show 'em Sadie. Then Flaming Wonder, Combituate Lady, Sean's Sister, and Angel Glow settling at the tail. They're stringing a bit as they race past the 1600 onto the 14, and here the leader, World News, by 2 lengths, and they're not going hard. Dame Vengeance under restraint second, Always Aloft third, followed then by Marine's Rocket, nicely posied fourth. On its inside, going okay, Damsel. Some of these are pulling now. Back on the inside, running next as they go along the far side, Marmalita, covered on the outside by Kingdom Ruler. A length and a half away, Show 'em Sadie. Snookered up on the inside of Flaming Wonder. 1.5 further back to Sean's Sister, 2 to Combituate Lady, and 2 to Angel Glow. They search for the 1100, racing down the side now, and the leader, World News, by a length. Dame Vengeance poised behind it. Always Aloft gets up to third, sneaking through on the inside of the Victorian. A length away to Marine's Rocket. The Hyperion colours prominent on Damsel, who's fifth. Moving up in between horses with Flaming Wonder. It's outside Kingdom Ruler, and Sean's Sister's off around them 4 deep to put the pace into it from Show 'em Sadie. Then on the inside running came Marmalita, a length and a half. They're packing up Combituate Lady and Angel Glow. There's a line of 3 in front now as they race to the 600, where Dame Vengeance cuts loose with Sean's Sister. They beat off World News, who surrendered. Always Aloft runs to third with it, and Flaming Wonder wider out, looking for room. Then Damsel. Then further back in the field, Kingdom Ruler off the track around the outside of those Marine's Rocket, followed by Marmalita. Show 'em Sadie well back on the turn, followed then over on the inside, Angel Glow, Combituate Lady, Dame Vengeance, and Sean's Sister vying for the lead. 2:20 to go. Flaming Wonder trying to pick them up. Show 'em Sadie is well back at that point, but the leader is Sean's Sister. Flaming Wonder cutting it down on the outside. Then further back to Damsel, and running home hard, Marmalita. Flaming Wonder in front, close to home. Flaming Wonder just in front, grabbed by Marmalita. Nearly a dead heat. Flaming Wonder or Marmalita, I can't split them. Damsel and Sean's Sister close for third. They were followed by Dame Vengeance, Combituate Lady, Always Aloft, all in a pack. Further back behind those then came Kingdom Ruler, out wide Marine's Rocket. Didn't have much luck in running. World News ahead of a few of those, and one of the last ones in, Show 'em Sadie back out wide, and Angel Glow at the tail.
Well, the judge will call for a photo there, but I don't think there's too much risk that on the outside, number 9, Marmalita has got up and won it from number 2, Flaming Wonder, which looked to have it shot to pieces with 200 metres to go.
Field is ready. Light on. Away they go. Sapphire Stone a bit slow. Beatrice Levette dropped out to the rear. Cooktown Lady got away nicely. Silver Stitch going to be one of the leaders with a lunge going fast from Honey Bridge. Then Miss Furor, Pips Day, Nionic the outside. Cooktown Lady and Harshoe over on the inside of the next bunch with Miss Hot Water. Then a length further back came Melandy, and then Sapphire Stone going up on the rails from Countess Eve, followed by Karonga Miss. 3 lengths to Hepburn, a length Evening Rise, and 3 lengths Beatrice Levette. Past 1,000 a pace, a cracker, a lunge has gone out 4 lengths in front of Honey Bridge and Silver Stitch. 2 lengths away, Miss Furor, a length to Pips Day. Cooktown Lady tucked in on the fence. Nionic going around them 3 wide from Miss Hot Water. Melandy caught deep from Karonga Miss the centre, Harshoe. Then Countess Eve down the hill, followed by Sapphire Stone, dropping out past by Santa Orienne. Then Evening Rise, Beatrice Levette and Hepburn last on the corner. 500 out, a lunge has been grabbed by Nionic and Honey Bridge, 3 in line. A length and a half then to Silver Stitch, weakening from Miss Furor. Miss Hot Water to the outside from Pips Pips Day. Cooktown Lady easing off the fence, and they all followed further back in the field. Melandy and Karonga Miss. Miss Hotwater, the danger. Nionic took the lead. Miss Hotwater and Pips Day out after it. Evening Rise putting in a strong run out wide, and then Karonga Miss, Nionic in front, but Evening Rise has grabbed it in a stride. Beatrice Levette coming home late on the outside with Hepburn as they near the line. Evening Rise clear, it'll win. Beatrice Levette has flashed home to run second from last, and Hepburn was back with it. It's run third, and then came Countess Eve. They're followed by Melandy, behind them Nionic, Karonga Miss, Miss Hotwater on the outside, Santa Orient, Miss Furor. They're followed further back by Harshu, Cooktown Lady, a poor run, then a Longe, Honeybridge well back with Silver Stitch, Pips Day and Sapphire Stone.
Racing in the 7th at Eagle Farm, a late scratching number 8, My Blue Kingdom.
100 metres to go. Nelson Bay a length in front of Royal Samurai and James Tradition third. Show of Flowers is a head away fourth on the inside. One to Ballet Master and one to Whomsoever. Then Gold Deck drifting back as Oh What Legs. Tingo Tango's getting well back in the field. She's about third last on the outside of Latin Myth, and Luskin Knight is last onto the first bend, 1,000 to go, just a little less than that. Nelson Bay is the leader, 3/4 of a length on Royal Samurai. Show of Flowers is nicely placed third on the inside. Then James Tradition followed by Whomsoever. One making a dash around the field. It's Ballet Master moving up into fourth spot. Getting a fair way back is Gold Deck on the inside of Oh What Legs, and Tingo Tango starting to improve her position on the outside. Then Luskin Knight and Latin Myth is last of all. Coming onto the home turn, 450 metres to go. Nelson Bay just in front. Show of Flowers going for a run on the inside, and she's got it as they spear a bit wide on the bend. Royal Samurai joining in 3 deep, and in fact he's gone up to hit the lead. James Tradition just behind them, then Ballet Master and Whomsoever. The Greys taken the lead, 250 to go, and he sprinted away, Royal Samurai. He's nicely clear. He's 2 lengths in front of Show of Flowers, followed by Gold Deck starting to make ground on the inside, then James Tradition and Whomsoever. But it's all Royal Samurai in the last 100 metres of the race. He's going on to score easily, and Royal Samurai wins it by 3 lengths. Gold Deck got second, James Tradition third, and fourth was Show of Flowers, and Tingo Tango, Whomsoever, Oh What Legs. Further back was Latin Myth, Luskin Knight, and then Ballet Master. Nelson Bay, after showing plenty of speed to lead, has stopped to finish at the rear of the field.
Royal Samurai.
Alarm there. Sasha Bijou, the grey horse, very slow to move at the start. A clear last out of the barrier, Top the Ton, and Lord Line jumped very quickly. So did Fort Denison. Jacks are spearing along the rail to join those leaders, and Canassia Prominent racing in new colours today. Then Indentation and Prince Fair, followed by Fairy Prince at the head of the others. Lady Nuke, and trapped out a bit deep, Chief Justice. Then Secret Sensory and Wellback Signal to Noise, and Sasha Bijou, and dropping out last, Bold Endeavour. Inside the 1,000 mark, Jacks led a half on Fort Denison. Lord Line has parked out 3 deep. 2.5 then to Canassia, getting the run of the race on the inside of Top the Ton, followed by Prince Fair. At the head of the others, Indentation, and then Chief Justice, Fairy Prince, Lady Nuke, Secret Century. Wellback Signal to Noise, followed by Sasha Bijou, and Bold Endeavour tailed right off as they come to the 600 mark. Jacks with the inside running just led Fort Denison, and Lord Line making a line of 3. In 4th place near the fence, Canassia. Prince Fair's had a beautiful run, and he's moving up as they turn for home. Top the Ton behind that bunch, and then Chief Justice, Indentation, and Signal to Noise. But into the straight now, and old Jacks has exploded away from them. He's revelling in the going, and Jacks from Warwick Farm has raced well clear of Canassia and Prince Fair. Fort Denison dropped right out of the race, followed then by Top the Ton, but Jacks going strongly at the 200. Prince Fair in 2nd place is again going after the leader. Old Jacks is going up and down in the 1 spot. Prince Fair has gobbled him up. Prince Fair hits the lead. Look at the grey Sasha Bijou jumping out of the ground. Prince Fair walking. Sasha Bijou last out of the barrier and first home with a Burnborough-like finishing run. Prince Fair 2nd, Jacks 3rd, looked home at the top of the straight. From Fairy Prince, Canassia, Lady Nuke, the heavy goings claimed a few victims today. Then Secret Sensory, Top the Ton, Signal to Noise, Chief Justice, Fort Denison, well back as Lord Line, and Bold Endeavour tailed off throughout. Sasha Bijou.
Adelaide. Late on, racing at the very first attempt. Aussie Pack missed at 2 lengths or so. Nouvelle a little slow out, and so was Ocean Cloud and Just a Commoner. Away quickly in the flashy silver colours, Art Master from Mahogany Row, and also Game Romance, and going quickly in the early part, Testimony. Princely Hearts right up there about 4th. Miss Nisku's very wide 5th and 6th. With her there was Majestic Moss keeping it out. Over on the inside, Thorpenay got back in the field sharply, losing ground. Nouvelle around it with Lord Galaxy. San Juan Amigo Prominent further back in the field. Aussie Pack from a slow start. The Old Vic Just a Commoner, and Forget Ocean Cloud on the swing for home now. Mahogany Road led narrowly from Art Master, Game Romance.